In late December 2025, a video posted on YouTube and shared on social platforms exploded across the United States. And it wasn't just another meme or celebrity scandal. This video claimed to have exposed massive fraud involving taxpayer money at multiple child care centers in Minnesota. Centers allegedly getting millions of government dollars while doing nothing for children. Within days, the video, heavy checkmark, was viewed tens of millions of times. Heavy checkmark drew praise from national political figures. Heavy checkmark triggered federal and state investigations into alleged fraud. Heavy checkmark and sparked widespread public debate. But was any of it true, or was this just another case of viral misinformation? Today, we're breaking down everything that happened, what we know, what's been debunked, and what this means for news and truth in the internet age. What the video claimed. The video was posted by independent content creator Nick Shirley, a YouTuber who calls himself an independent journalist. In his roughly 42-minute investigation, Shirley visited numerous Minnesota daycare centers that he said were receiving large sums of public money through the state's Child Care Assistance Program, CCAP, yet appeared empty, inactive, or abandoned during his visits. At one feature location, Shirley points to a sign reading Quality Learning Center, questioning how a facility not even open could receive millions from taxpayers. He claimed some centers received hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars in state funding, possibly without ever caring for children. These locations were ghost centers collecting public funds. The situation might represent vast systemic fraud in Minnesota's welfare and child care system. Social media users shared this footage widely, and within days the video had spread far beyond Minnesota. IT sparked national attention. The video didn't stay local for long. Prominent figures on social platforms, including media personalities and politicians, amplified the clips. Some called it proof of corruption, while others questioned whether systemic fraud was being ignored by local authorities. Even federal agencies took notice. The Department of Homeland Security and FBI were reported to have stepped up investigation efforts into potential fraud involving social service programs, citing concerns raised by the video and its claims. A few websites even reported that federal child care funding to Minnesota was paused following the viral claims, though this varies by report and official confirmation. Politically, the controversy quickly blended into broader debates about social welfare, immigration, and government oversight, sparking reactions across the ideological spectrum. Official responses and rebuttals. But then, the story took a turn. State officials in Minnesota, including the Department of Children, Youth and Families, DCYF, responded publicly, stating that no confirmed fraud had been found at the centers highlighted in the video. Officials pointed out, all the featured daycare centers had been visited by the state in the past 6 months, and children were present during those checks. None of the facilities have been found to be receiving funds without providing services. The timing of Shirley's visit raised questions. One inspector asked whether the video was shot outside regular operating hours. Some centers even closed temporarily and reopened with updated signage after the spotlight, countering claims of abandonment. Officials stressed that while broader fraud in other programs exists, nothing in Shirley's video alone proved wrongdoing at the specific daycare centers themselves. Real consequences of a viral claim. What's even more striking is what happened next. In some cases, daycare centers highlighted in the video, particularly those owned or operated by members of Minnesota's Somali community, reported harassment, threats, and vandalism in the wake of the viral claims. One Minnesota center reported a break-in where important documents were allegedly stolen, a situation authorities described differently from the initial reports. Online, staff and parents described angry calls, accusations, fear of hate crimes. As misinformation spread unchecked, this led many to question not just the accuracy of the video, but the impact misinformation can have on real communities. What this says about media and truth. Now let's step back. This TikTok-style investigation raised an important question. When videos go viral, do facts matter? Or does emotion and engagement matter more? This is where the Minnesota daycare controversy becomes a case study, not just for fraud claims, but for how modern media spreads stories. The rise of the Patriot reporter. Once upon a time, journalism meant verification, sources, accountability. A journalist could lose everything for one false report, but the internet changed the rules. Now anyone with a camera, a strong opinion, and a political audience could call themselves a journalist, especially if they said the right things. This phrase became a shield. No evidence needed, no confirmation required, just outrage. And one group embraced this model faster than anyone else. Political influencer journalists. They didn't report news. They performed it. How staged news is created. Let's break down how staged political news actually works. Step 1. Pick an emotional target. Not policy, not economics. Emotion. Examples: immigrants, minorities, welfare systems, crime, taxpayer money. Why? Because anger spreads 6x faster than truth. Step 2. Create a visual illusion. Instead of data, you show random buildings, crowded streets, hand-picked interviews. No context, no verification, just visual suggestion. Step 3. Pay for the scene. This is where the scandal begins. Investigations later revealed that individuals were paid to act. Scenes were staged. Locations were misrepresented. People were hired to pretend to be locals, pretend to be criminals, pretend to confirm a narrative. This is not journalism. This is theater. Step 4. Upload fast. Before fact-checkers respond. Before officials deny it. Before truth catches up. Because once the video goes viral, the damage is done. The video that broke America. A video appears online. A man with a microphone claims, "This place is running one of the biggest frauds in American history." The camera zooms in on random buildings, anonymous faces, emotional statements. Within hours, millions of views. Politicians retweet it. Angry citizens flood comment sections. People didn't ask, who verified this? Who funded this? Who benefits? They shared it because it confirmed what they already believed. When facts finally arrived, days later, investigative journalists did what influencers didn't. They checked records, financial data, licenses, locations, and the truth came out. The claims were exaggerated, misleading, or completely false. Worse, some people in the video were paid participants. The story collapsed. But here's the problem. The correction got 2% of the views. Why the damage couldn't be undone? Even after the truth was published, hate messages continued. Threats increased. Innocent people were harassed. Why? Because emotional memory beats factual memory. People remember. Something bad happened there. They don't remember. It was debunked. This is the most dangerous part of fake journalism. Mega, media, and manipulation. Let's be clear. This is not about ordinary conservative voters. This is about media personalities who exploit political identity. Some influencers realized outrage equals money, fear equals loyalty, lies equals engagement. The more extreme the claim, the bigger the audience. And once you question them, you're labeled a traitor, a communist, the enemy. This is cult behavior, not journalism. The business of fake news. Let's talk money. Viral political outrage generates ad revenue, donations, subscriptions, merchandise sales. Every fake scandal becomes a paycheck, a brand, a career. Truth is slow. Lies are profitable. Why people fall for it? Because fake journalists don't sell lies. They sell identity. They say, "I speak for you." They are lying to you. Only I tell the truth. Once belief becomes identity, facts feel like attacks. Social media is the real culprit. Algorithms don't care about truth. They care about watch time, comments, shares, and nothing performs better than anger, fear, tribalism. Fake journalism isn't an accident. It's an algorithmic success. How to spot fake journalism. Look for these. No sources, trust me language. Emotional manipulation. One-sided reporting. No connections. Monetized outrage. If a journalist asks for donations before proof, be careful. The future. Can democracy survive this? when lies go viral faster than truth, when staged news becomes political weaponry. Democracy doesn't collapse overnight. It rots slowly, from the inside. This story is not about one man. It's about a system that rewards deception. It's about audiences trained to react, not reflect. And it's about a future where journalism must fight to survive against performance. The question isn't, who lied? The real question is, why do we believe it so easily?